Okay, so let's get started. So in order to start Python programming, just go to start menu and type PyCharm. So PyCharm Community Edition is here. Click on open. This is going to load the PyCharm IDE. So it is going to take some time. So now it has opened up. Click on create new project. Provide a name, like I'm going to give Python basics. And click on create. This is going to load the Python basics project and create Python basics project. So it is going to take some time. So now the project has got created, and let's see what's there in this project. So within this project, it has created a virtual environment, and this virtual environment consists of various libraries and various scripts. So like all the libraries are here in the site packages, and some of the commonly used scripts like activate.bat, deactivate.bat, easy install, pip, etc. are here in the script folder. So in order to create a Python file, what you need to do, just right click on the project name, go to new and click on Python file. Provide a name. So here I am giving hello world and press enter. As soon as I'll press enter, it is going to create a file called as helloworld.py. So to create the first program, in this program what I'm going to do, I'm going to print a simple message, hello world. So in order to do that, in Python it's quite simple. So you just need to type print and start parenthesis, and within a pair of single quotes or double quotes you can provide the message which you want to be printed on the output screen. So here I am doing hello world. So now in order to run this program, just go to run menu and click on run. It is going to ask me if I need to edit the configuration or need to go with the default configuration of this file. So for now I'm going to go with the default configuration of file. So I'll click on hello world, which is the name of my file, and at the bottom you can see that the output is there, hello world, and process finished with exit code 0. So as you can see that working with Python is quite simple when I compare it with some of the other higher level languages like C or C++. That's it for this lecture. See you in the next one. Thank you.